You've tuned into Lummi Nation News. Thank you for joining us. In this episode, we talk with elder and veteran Uncle Penny Hilaire, here to talk with us about Stommish. We also give you a brief listing on the events that are going on during Stommish weekend.
If there's much difference in how Stommish is nowadays from how it was back then.
Oh, there was quite a bit of difference. Because when we first started, 1946, over at Gooseberry, we had a zero-based budget to start with. And the only way to raise a little cash for some things that we needed, we had a princess contest. And these girls went out and sold tickets for themselves. The one that sold the most tickets was Princess. And we raised quite a bit of money that way.
Yeah.
And we got the things that we needed to start up. But it was a lot of fun. We just got home, all the young guys, we just got home from the war, and the ladies, the older ladies, were the ones that were coming up with the ideas and telling the veterans what to do, to get ready, get the grounds ready. We had one gentleman who was familiar with natives in Canada.
Yeah.
And he used to go over there and invite them over here for Stommish, tell them what date it was and everything. His name was Herb John. He was an old veteran. And the natives over in British Columbia knew him and they respected him. And so they came over. The Canadians most of the Canadians used to come on the boats, anchor their boats out here, and come ashore. And the old gentleman by the name of Felix Solomon, he used to go around finding out if any of the ones from the Canadians needed anything. He always had bread and potatoes and anything they might need for sustain themselves. Felix Solomon and Al Washington, they used to take care of the people that way. And we just did the things that they told us to do to get ready. And my Uncle Joe Hilaire had a dance group he called the Children of the Setting Sun. He's the one that put the Native American dancing and singing, part of the program. And a lot of people made speeches and everybody got along good and had a lot of fun. They had about 20 canoes racing. We used to race over there to the ferry and then back over here. And we always, Lummi was always last. We used to kid ourselves about, well, somebody has to make sure everybody's safe, so the Lummi stays behind and take care of everybody. That's what we used for excuse. And we didn't have it. We pulled on one side like that. The Canadians, they pulled on both sides. they're pretty much an expert at pulling on both sides. They used to really leave us. But we always said we got to take care of them. And one time we did. We started a race over there, and we went across, and the wind came up.
Oh.
And oh man, it blew like a son of a gun here. And 18 canoes swamped. We had to get boats out there and gather them all up and bring them in. Well, we had two canoes, Red Wing and Lone Wolf. And after we got them in from the storm, and there was one guy missing.
Mm.
God damn, Rainy. His name was Rainy Lear. Where in the hell's Rainy? Where's Rainy? We're going up and down the beach looking for Rainy. All the canoes were, mixed up. Some of them had extra paddlers that jumped off their canoe and got on another canoe and come straggling in. And last one to come in, there was Rennie sitting on the bow. Yeah, that was quite exciting. I thought we lost one guy, but he came in. Yeah, and we took care of everything over there. The Lummi Shore Road was the only road out here. There was no Haxton Way, just coming out this way, and no facilities. We had no facilities. We had water down there, and there was no such thing as these, what they use today, the Little John. Mm-hmm. So we had to make our own. This was a good one. Aunt Edith and Aunt Dora says, you boys, come here. They had more than one boy in the service. The whole family was in the service. I want you guys to go over there and dig a hole so we can build a toilet on it. Yeah, we give us shovels and we went over there. And Johnny Solomon, he was an expert. He was a demolition expert. And he says, you guys have a beer and I'll be right back. So we had a beer and he took off. He went home and he came back and he had a long steel shaft which punched a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And about 8-10 feet down. Set it aside, he went to his car, had a stick of dynamite, put a fuse on it, cap, lit it, and dropped it down the hole. We went behind a tree. Boom! Yeah. We were thinking, gee, that's a pretty good idea. We won't even have to dig, we'll just blow the hole.
Yeah.
But when we turned around and looked, after it blew up, the hole was about this big. Boom!
That's for the rest of the
we had a big kick out of that, and then we had to fix it so we could put a toilet on it.
How many canoes was there back then when you used to pull?
Oh, 20 or more than 20.
More than 20,
Yeah.
huh?
And
How'd they come down here? Where'd they come from?
they come from Canada and all over.
How'd they get their boats here?
The Canadians from the island used to come on boats, and the rest of them all come on trucks. Yeah, it was.
How long did festivals last for you guys when you back then?
Oh, we always have a 3-day deal.
3-day deal?
Yeah. And over there, seemed to be more fun because we were more involved in everything.
Yeah.
And my aunt,
You guys have singles and doubles and all that what they have nowadays, Dad?
yeah, Aunt Edith and Uncle Vic bought this property.
Yeah.
This was just covered with trees, like these trees out here.
Yeah.
And they sold some cows and bought this property. And that part down there was a swamp. A lot of frogs, a lot of frogs in it. That's why we call it the way it come.
Oh yeah.
That means frog.
Yeah.
And they got it all fixed up, you know, and moved from over there over here. And it all seemed to change. We start getting government grants, government cash flow from government programs.
Yeah.
And they start putting the Sawmish on the budget. And then the road got open. We charged over there. Cars coming in, we charged over here. Cars coming in. Closed it off here. And
Are you here for the Sawmish?
people start selling their artifacts, you know, some of them made hats, some did socks. Everybody had a little stand to sell their handicrafts, which was good.
How'd they honor the veterans that came here? How'd they do that when they come back from the war? Was there, like years of World War II and those other wars, did they honor those veterans that, like from Vietnam and Korea and all those wars after you?
No,
Did the veterans come to the Sawmish?
we never had no special honorarium for anybody. We were all together. They have a special day for veterans. It's like they have a dinner for veterans.
Yeah.
And same way with having the Sawmish. Special day to give the veterans the dinner.
Now there've been so many wars.
And it got pretty commercialized, you know. People wouldn't do nothing unless they got paid.
Yeah.
Everything they did, they got paid. Not like it used to be, which was a trend of the old Indian culture, switching over to the white man culture, which is doing the more so now today.
Yeah.
Up there, we're getting more white people running this nation than the Indians.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for that, but I guess the more money you make, the more I always used to encourage young people that go through high school, to go to college, get a good education, and then run the government of this tribe. What I thought was going to be good. But it's always good to have, you know, if you get a good education, but they went and got a good education, they got the master's or whatever degree, but they left the Indian culture and took up the white culture in the books,
Yeah.
which didn't work out too good for me. I never did like it. I don't like to be regulated. If we wanted to do something in the old days, we went and did it.
Yeah.
We want to cut a cord of wood over here, we went drop a tree and cut it. Now you got to get a permit to even cut a limb off.
Mm-hmm.
I was clearing this, and blackberry bushes over there. I was clearing the blackberry bushes and they stopped me. Stop work. You got to get a permit.
Yeah.
And everything went that way. Stabbish is, I don't know. I used to get so excited for Stabbish, you know,
Yeah.
see the other people, and have a lot of fun. We have a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. I can sit right here and watch all I want to watch from here. I let them park here, I let them park down there. Anyway, it brings different tribes together. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stay related to the other tribes. My grandfather was he was a Canadian. Most all of these people are connected with the Canadian. The Canadians are all around.
How did you guys pick the princesses back then?
Oh, they had to sell
Tickets?
tickets. Yeah, that was our first little income to
Selling
start
tickets?
start up Amish. They're pretty girls.
Yeah.
I can't remember them, but they were real pretty. And that's just about all the things that then we started racing here. We went that way.
Yeah.
That wasn't very good. The people were over here. The people were over here. So we turned around and we went that way,
Yeah.
which was good. Yeah, you could see most of the race. And it was just a couple of humorous incidents we had over there. Jimmy Wilson was my buddy. We just locked horns and become buddies. We were just like brothers.
Yeah.
And they were racing over there, and the old man had a two-man canoe, and they were going to have a two-man canoe race. We use your canoe, we get in the race. Yeah. So we got the canoe out there, Jimmy and I, and wait for the gun to go off. The gun went off, and we tipped over. Oh, gee. Everybody laughed. Oh, I guess it was pretty funny, all right. We just flipped right over like that.
Yeah.
And I stood up and held on the canoe, and Jimmy was like he was going to drown. There was only about that deep. So we got that over with. A good story in itself from then on.
Yeah.
And then another year, Charlie Solomon and I, we thought we'd teach him how to race in the two-man canoe. Man, we got ready and we took off and we just left him. We just left him. and we the turn was way down there and we tried to turn that damn canoe and that damn canoe wouldn't turn. It would turn a bit and then go back. We were turning and we couldn't make that damn thing turn. Oh, we had to stop and turn it around. Everybody was gone. We finally had to turn it around.
Yeah.
But no doubt, if we would have turned, we would have left it. Yeah. That was two good ones. Yeah, the old people, they had that brotherly love with everybody.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, one tribe used to bring lots of dried horse clam noses. Gee, well, they were good. Uncle Vic used to live down there and he'd bring it to him. Then I'd go down and get these horse clam noses. Well, that's about it. There's just there's no other added attraction.
Yeah.
You know, same thing over, same thing. No, never added anything.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know what to add. One thing you could add to it, as far as I know. We always had an Indian dance we put on the platform.
Yeah. Power or.
We had something on the water, it would have to be outboard motor or some race, you know.
Yeah.
But even the dance, Indian dance, it must be pretty good. My Uncle Joe Belair, he took up the Children of the Setting Sun, and he had a pretty good troupe dancers.
Yeah.
I remember Clarence, Tom, and Jack Hagee. They were Indian dancers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still don't know how to play the fiddle. I went down there, they had that shed down there. I got kind of drunk and I went down there and I was watching the ladies standing on behind that team on that side. She had some money and she was coaxing somebody to bet her.
Yeah.
So I bet her like that. Then pretty soon she threw the money over to me. What the hell did I win? I kept on doing it until she had my money, so I quit.
Yeah.
But that's getting to be a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I still don't know how to play that. I like to hear it sing, you know.
Yeah. They're beautiful songs.
And Canadians, put their hat in their mouth or something, and they try to hide with it. Put the right bone in there.
Yeah.
Oh, one year after we moved over here and put the carnival down there.
Mm-hmm.
And these carnival guys are raising they have 3 flags. They're raising them up and stand them up. And the power line used to be down along the waterfront. We hit the power line, killed 2 of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the only big tragedy we ever had. And a few guys get too much fly water and fly in it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I was very anxious for the day to come for Thomas when we first got home from the war.
Mm-hmm.
Headed over there. Yeah. That was about it.
Yeah.
You gotta give credit to the old timers. Felix Solomon, Norm James, Walt James, Pastor. Most all the guys like Leonard, Bert, and Robert, were all veterans.
Yeah.
Gee, I was surprised we had so many veterans
Mm-hmm.
when I got home. I was in Germany, and every time I get a group of troops, I'd try to look around and see if I could see anybody from home. Couldn't see anybody. And I got into special services, putting on USO shows,
Mm-hmm.
and we put on a boxing show in Paris, and we had to move out to Soissons, and then just celebrities put on a show, and the war ended. And all the troops that were fighting the war, they all came back and they assembled around Reims. That's where they signed the treaty. Just like Linden,
Oh yeah.
camps, army camps, all around. And they come down to Soissons, where I was, and I helped them put on a show for the troops. I said, I haven't got anything scheduled or anything, but we could put on a boxing show. My partner was the light heavyweight top dog in the United States.
Oh yeah.
And what do you think? His name was Cruz, Costello Cruz. Yeah, we'd go up put on a boxing show. But we went up Reims and advertised to put it on. And Billy Conn, hardly anybody knows Billy Conn anymore. But he was number 2 man in the heavyweight class, and Joe Louis and
Mm-hmm.
Braddock and Foreman, them guys. Yeah, we'll put a show on with him. And the troops didn't like him because he never put on a uniform. He was just going around the camps as a celebrity.
No.
And he wanted these butt kicks. Boy, they're just screaming. And I'm just out there. I was his corner man.
Yeah.
And I was looking around, wanted to see if anybody could see me, and nobody. Nobody from home.
No.
How did I got it? It was a pretty good show. My buddy got up there, Billy Conn, and just bombed the shit out of him with his left hand. And face is just red. Troops are just screaming. And then pretty soon, turned around and Billy Conn nailed it.
Oh.
My buddy
Yeah.
nailed it real good. Oh, he went, and I could just look in his eyes and I could tell he was out. So I thought I better stop it because the war's over. I don't want to get hurt because he's going to come back and fight here in the United States for a living.
Yeah.
So I threw in the towel. Stop the fight, stop the fight. Boy, the GIs said, yeah, screw you.
Wow.
Jimmy Wilson and I used to go down and visit him down to L.A.
Yeah.
He had a nightclub down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we go down and visit Costello. Shut the club down and have a party.
Yeah.
And he died. He passed away. He was 59 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, I am 91.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
The Lord just let me be. Yeah. That's about the end of my can't think of anything else.
Right.
Thanks again for tuning in to Lummi Nation News. Don't forget to be a friend to us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/LummiCommunications. Also, don't forget that today, Friday, will be the commencement ceremony at the Wecklium, tomorrow will be the parade, and on Sunday will be the war canoe races. Again, I've been Henry Hilaire. Aishka.